What's up, dudes? My name is Nick and welcome back for another music video reaction as we check out the final release from NewIST W titled Help Me. Now, of course, this isn't going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't know why it would be, the final release from a NewIST group, because with 101, their contract or their promotion period time ending, NewIST will now be a full group. So this is the grand finale for NewIST W. It's been a fun ride with the four guys, but I'm definitely 100% ready for a full group comeback, which I hope will come within the first 3 or 4 months of 2019. But that's not, of course, why we're here. We're here to check out this song. So I'm going to do what I do in all of my videos here, and I'm going to give you guys my honest first impression thoughts, and then I'm going to follow that up with maybe a little bit of a deeper review. And I encourage you guys to share your honest thoughts just like I do, because this whole community and the reason why I make these videos is to just build a place where we can talk about our thoughts on the latest K-pop releases, no matter if we like the song or we don't. So if you want to join that community, then subscribe to the channel, because I got plenty more videos where this one it has come from. So with all of that being said, let's get this song started. I think this song, like the music track of it, stuff like that, might have some faint callbacks to other songs. I like this, okay. Like, I think the music track here, during the verses, there's a little bit element of it that kind of is a... I feel like it's a callback to the debut song for this group. I think? I don't know. I like this. I mean, there isn't so far, obviously, like, because I haven't really talked a whole lot. There isn't necessarily like a big thing that's really like stood out to me about this song, but you know, I think that's good, because there isn't like any one part of the song I think that's better or worse than the others. Ooh. Foreshadowing. The door opening. Foreshadowing. The return. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I like that. It's the big thing that I'm taking away from this right now, as I listen to this song and I watch this music video, is like, it's really, really, really crazy to see what a little bit of popularity and success can kind of do or will do to a group's sound and image. You know, like if you look at the music and the music videos and stuff that NÜIST was putting out before, you know, they got their attention from the whole involvement in Produce 101 season 2 or whatever you want to call that, and 101 and all that stuff. It's very different. Their music and their image and just the overall sort of vibe of it is very different. So it's kind of cool, because, you know, I've been a fan of this group, you know, since their debut pretty much. And, you know, they've had some really good songs. They've had some songs that are not that great. And, you know, it's just been really cool to see that sort of progression over the last 2 years or something, however long it's been. It's been kind of crazy. And that's really, for me right now, the biggest takeaway from my first impression. You know, and I really, really enjoy that. So, obviously I got probably at the very least one thing that I want to talk about this song in a little bit more detail. But first, I want you guys, because I'm going to listen to this some more, but first I want you guys to answer the question of the video, which I'm going to pop up on the screen right now. And then I'll be back with you in about 10 seconds or so. And we'll talk about this song in a little bit more depth. Back for the review. I got two things that I want to talk about, and both of them kind of relate to the chorus in one way or the other. One of them is directly about the chorus, the other one is indirectly about the chorus. So let's dive into it pretty much. And the reason why I'm kind of focusing on these two specific things, they're kind of small little details, but that's really because the entire song is where it's at for me. There isn't, like I said, one specific point in this song that I necessarily love above all others, but there are, like, these two details are kind of things that I think kind of add a bit of an interesting dynamic to this song. And they don't necessarily make the song, you know, better or worse or anything like that. They're just some, you know, semi-interesting points of interest in a song that I think is, as a whole, really, really great, and doesn't necessarily have any major parts to it that stand out to me that are really kind of worthy of digging into a little bit deeper, except for the fact that I really, really do think I have a very, 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 very strong feeling in my body, in my mind, that this song is somehow, in some way, kind of connected to the song Where You At, which is the debut song for NÜIST. I don't know exactly what is giving me that feeling, because I went back and I listened to the song, and the little sounds that I'm hearing during the verse, which I was like, which kind of made me think it was kind of a little bit of a callback to that song. Can't necessarily identify it, although I kind of think that it might be a little bit of the sound that you hear at the beginning of the chorus. I actually think that it actually is the sound that you hear at the beginning of the chorus of Where You At. Maybe I'll go in, maybe that's a prime candidate or a really good way or thing to kind of dig into a little bit deeper and make a specific video to kind of analyze and pick that apart, and maybe draw some connections, connect the dots, and you know, go full, you know, serial killer with some stringing things connecting the different points and how everything's related. Maybe we'll do something like that. I don't specifically know, but I'm kind of interested to hear what you guys think, or what you guys already know, what other people have already put out there on whether or not these two songs are connected in some way, or maybe all the songs were connected. I don't specifically know. I don't follow that stuff that deeply. But with all that said, let's get into the two minor things that I really, really like about this song. And we're going to start off with the pre-chorus of the song, which I really like the little elements that it adds to this song, because, you know, for me personally, listening to the verse and listening to the chorus as, like, you know, separate sort of things without that pre-chorus in between, which is the more softer, more melodic segment of the song, then there wouldn't be much of a differentiation between the verse. The general feel and vibe of both parts of the verse and the actual, proper chorus of the song, they're relatively similar. And going straight from the verse to the chorus would have been a little bit weird. Of course, you always needed a little bit of a transition between points in the song as well. And this pre-chorus, I think, does a really, really good job of not only moving from one segment to the other, but also adding a little bit of a different variety and a little bit of a different twist on the song. And the thing that I really like about it, like I said, is that it's the more mellow, more melodic segment of the song. It's a little bit of a step down from the verse and the chorus, and it actually, in my opinion, kind of makes the chorus have a little bit more of an impact, or I should say a significantly much higher impact on me as a listener than it would have otherwise if they had kind of just kept a level dynamic between those three segments. Like if the song had just maintained a straight line as it just kind of progressed from the chorus to the pre-chorus to the chorus, then the chorus would not have necessarily been as awesome or as impressive as it is. But the pre-chorus does definitely do a very good job to kind of amplify the effect of the pre-chorus, because it seems like it is a little bit more intense, because the part that preceded it isn't really that intense in comparison to the chorus, obviously. And like I said, if they just transitioned from the verse straight into the chorus, which the intensity and impact and just the general feel and vibe of those parts of the song are very similar, then the feel of the chorus would have been a little bit, it might have come off as a little bit more boring than it did with the pre-chorus preceding it. So that's one of the things that I really, really enjoyed about that little progression between the verse to the pre-chorus and the chorus is really awesome. Adds something that you might not necessarily pick up on, or at least I picked up on, and I think is a little subtle, maybe. Or maybe I'm overanalyzing it a little bit. And the final thing that I think is really cool, that I like, it's not really a big detail, it's not really anything super groundbreaking, but it does have everything to do with the lines that JR has in the chorus. That guy specifically in the chorus. We're getting that detailed right now in this video. And what I like about it is that this is a song that kind of doesn't really have a specific rap verse in this song. There aren't any that I would kind of identify as a specific, rap line that would add a little bit of a, more gritty, more edgy tone to the song. The song doesn't need to be, doesn't need any, element of it to be edgy and to have, some sharpness to it, some grittiness to it. But, in a song that is full of really nice melodies and, nice vocals, and is just in general, I guess you can say more smooth and nice to listen to, having an element of the song that sprinkles just a little bit of, harshness into it is, for me, I kind of like it. It kind of makes the chorus in a way kind of stand out a little bit more, because a lot of times the chorus is all about, presenting really nice, really catchy melodies. And what they kind of did in this song is presented you with a melody through the vocals that isn't really the most nice thing to listen to, isn't the most pleasant thing to listen to, but at the same time, it's really not horrible. It just is, more, I guess you could say maybe it's more a little bit more spoken word-ish. It's not really rap, but it adds a nice kind of, twist to the chorus, which, you kind of maybe were expecting to hear some, nice vocals, some beautiful vocals and stuff like that, and you didn't get that in the chorus. And that is a little, dash of something interesting in the chorus that I wasn't necessarily expecting, and it ended up being something that was really, really nice. So those are two details of the song that I thought were, at least for me personally, kind of significant in my enjoyment of the song as a whole. Like I said, there isn't any one really big point of the song that stands out as something that I really, really enjoy. The entire, the entire song as it is really, really good, and I really, really enjoy it. It's not really my favorite song from NewSW, to be completely honest, but that's kind of the question of the video. I do believe I'm gonna make it, but my favorite song is obvious. It has got to be Where You At. Their debut song for the subunit is absolutely my favorite song from this group. So that's what I think about this song. Those are some of the points that I enjoyed about it. I want to know what you guys are thinking about it. Let me know in the comments below whether you like the song, whether you don't like this song, or you fall somewhere in between. Share your thoughts, be open about it. Tell me what you like about it, tell me what you don't like about it. If you want to join that community that we're trying to build here, and of course become a part of the discussion in the future, then subscribe to the channel, because I got more videos where this one came from, and my community is pretty awesome, I do have to say so myself. So that's it for this video guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.